our team is so good at defense. Like, and this is not even me, just like Casey Wallace doesn't get a lot of like credit for what he does.
Yeah.
Or like, even like Lu Dort, like never making a team. Like, I feel like me playing.
That's another crazy one.
Yeah. Like, I think that just kind of solidifies like when I was playing the 5, like it just shows how good we are as a team defensively.
We were talking with Trey about this the other day. I'm like, I don't even know that much about this, to be honest, but like the award stuff, it's a little bit like this with the, like somehow some movies like get nominated for no Oscars and you're like, oh, that's the best movie of all time. And you're like, how
did it miss?
How does Lu Dort not on an all defensive team?
Yeah. I think they should add a third team. I have a big thing with that. I don't know how there's 3 teams offensively and there's only 2 defensively, but I think they should add a defensive third team.
Well, this is not a question what he has to answer himself, but there's a part of me that is like, is this like the Christmas answer? Of like, keep leaving me off.
Yeah,
you know, at a certain point, you're like,
for sure. Because like, he definitely deserves it. He has like, you look at his last, like, at least while I've been here, his last 3 years, he's had the hardest matchup every year, every game for 82 plus games. Like last year, it's play 100 games. He has the best player for 100 games, the whole game. I don't know how you don't get it. I don't make the rules. I think they should add a third team, and I think there should be 2 defense player of the years.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I think the third team.
I got a lot to say about the rules.
I think the third team thing is doable. The 2, why 2?
I think like if you take a big, right, and you give it to a big every year, it almost does. And this is not a diss to any big that gets it, because every big that has gotten it is deserving.
Yep.
Bam, Rudy,
Jaren.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, Jaren. Everybody that gets it is deserving. So this isn't to say it isn't, but defense is very like different for certain players. So it's like, I can be a really good defender without averaging the most steals. Like Herb's not on the, and hopefully he gets better soon. I know he just got hurt, but like Herb Jones is not like first in steals. But if you ask everybody around the NBA who one of the best defenders in the league is, he's going to be in the top 5 conversation. So it's like, I think if you have a big and a guard defensive.
So you want 2, you want a but they have to each be a big. You can't have like 2 bigs get it.
Yeah, it would be like
you couldn't do like
they
Rudy
do 2
and
different
Wemby.
things. I feel like in order to be a good defender,
I know what you're saying. It makes sense.
I don't know.
The issue is just going to be
it's just a big every year, and I feel like it's just based on like blocks instead of like I've never had to block shots, and a big's never really had. Well, actually, I have, so maybe not a good example. Like a guard's never had to protect the paint. And a big's never had to chase a pin down.
Well, this was the thing when the year Marcus Smart won it, where it was like they were like, finally the guy that has to basically like run around and do everything is being rewarded. I think it's a valid point. I think the counter to this would just be like, well, you could say this with all these awards. You know what I mean?
Probably. But I mean, they should actually look into it for all of them then. But I just think personally it does a disservice to like guards that are constantly in it, and because you have one less team for the defensive team. So it's like if you add another defensive team, then you might as well you don't really have to do the code thing, but it's like, I feel like
I like it. I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think this is a thing
I think about it often.
You could champion this. You actually might be able if you decide you care enough and you decide to push it.
I really do. We'll see if I make a team this year. That's
what you got. The next time Silver comes to a game, you just got to be like, I need 10 minutes.
We chopped it up this summer, and I was pissed because I forgot to bring it up. So now I'm
not just be in his ear.